Become a sponsor today by visiting patreon.com/psychologyis.
The main area of research I've been focusing on lately is the topic of transformation or significant psychological change in people. When there's like dramatic changes in the way they think about life, in their habits, in their emotional patterns. And so, like, what factors catalyze those types of changes and what factors support those types of changes? So that's one other way I spend my time professionally is as a researcher. And then I also work in the jail system. And the best description for what I do there is I'm an educator and a counselor. So I meet with people in jail, sometimes one-on-one, most often in a small group type of setting. And the framework around what I do in there is basically I offer a class called personal development. And so people, the people who want to join me in that class and we get, really personal and really deep into that moment that they're at in their life. Many people in there are in at a rock bottom and they're really motivated to change their lifestyle or to overcome their addiction or to overcome lifelong habits or to shed bad toxic relationships. So there's all these changes that people are trying to make, and I have the honor to support people in that within the jail so that by the time they get out, they're prepared to live differently.
Yeah, I kind of want to ask a question because that's pretty interesting how you like to go to jail and like counsel them. So like, do you like is there like a kind of like a one thing led to another? Meaning like first you wanted to research the transformation of events, and then like people that were in jail were kind of like a good example of that, or
Mm,
like is there like a relationship between the two and why you do it? That makes
it's a
sense.
great question. And the jail work actually came first. So I could see someone getting into the jail because they're interested in transformation and the way people change. But for me, it was actually the jail work that came first. And more, what's happening is that colleges, and especially community colleges, one of which I work at called Gavilan College, are recognizing the need to serve people who are in jail. And so they're starting to offer classes to people while they're in jail and then kind of help lay a path in front of them for higher education. So that was my route into the jail. Was I was already teaching psychology at Gavilan College, and then certain people recognized within me the qualities that are needed for someone to be doing that work, and the opportunity presented itself to me, which I'm like so grateful about because I love it so much. So yeah, that was my path. And I'll just mention too, for anyone who's listening, who's thinking that they might want to get into that line of work as well. Sometimes jails hire therapists to come in and work one-on-one with people, and social workers also have the opportunity to serve this population. I work side by side with social workers. They're amazing people, and social work is a great line of education and a very fulfilling work, and just like a super practical way to support people. So yeah, as an educator, as a therapist, as a social worker, all of those are can be entry points into the jail system.